Okay, we're going to switch it up, and we are going to make a black rat. I had a lot of fun with the last black rat I did, although it did take me almost a full day to complete that rat. And although I do not like this clay, it is very workable clay, but I do not like the clay. It's already all over me. So I saved this rat. I'm on rat 4 or 5 for the day. I'm aiming for 5. And we'll see if we get it before you know who shows up to ask me how's work going, etc., etc. Find the rat. Oh, again, I forgot to say welcome back and welcome if it's not your first time, whatever. I think I say that backwards, but that's okay. You get what I'm saying. What would it be? Welcome back. Welcome if it's your first time. Yeah, that makes more sense. Hello, welcome back if it's your first time. I'm sorry if that was too much energy coming at you at once, but they do want you to be energetic in the intro, so I do tend to go a little bit crazy on the intro energy level. Now for as much as I don't like this clay you see it's all over me already, I do like that it's very workable clay. I will give it that. I will say that about this clay. So if you're just starting with clay, I would probably just get this original Sculpey. That's what I use, but this is Sculpey Bake Shop, and it's basically feels like it's the consistency of Play-Doh. So we're doing a black rat. This is one of my favorite rat color patterns. I think these always come out looking great from the one I've done. And the one rat that I've made in this colorway, I can say this is a really fun color to work with. And I will say, yeah, this clay really does form up really easily. Maybe it might almost actually be worth the hand bleeding to wash your hands over and over to work with it. Because this rat is forming up quick. Real quick, folks. And I'm seeing the contours here because I've done this. This is something I talk about a lot in the videos. You see a contour, you follow the contour. So this is the jawline. Boom, I'm following it behind the chin. It seems to be how faces work on people and on rats. But then out the jawline a little bit. Boom. Okay, that's a great rat. That's a great rat right there. I'm going to go ahead and give this rat a nose. I think what I'm going to do is kind of shape that nose before I get it on the rat. And this just shapes right on there beautifully, though, I will say. It's Bake Shop clay. I'm not talking so much in this video, I think, because I'm focused, but let me just just start talking process with you here. So I'm just forming the nose. I do the same nose shape on all my rats, slight variations. Rats' noses are typically larger than a mouse nose. Mouse, I said. And they don't have to be perfect. Again, much like humans, you will find that they are not perfect. But you do want them to not look like a spaghetti noodle on the head. So you do want it to be, at least from the top angle, you want it to look fairly symmetrical. Where are we at here? I'm losing track of what's going on here. What am I doing here? Did I lose? No, that's correct. This cheek is too high. I think I must have pushed. There we go. I don't know what I did there. I lost a lot of my... I'll see that in the video review. We'll see what I did. I lost my shape for a second. It almost never happens anymore. Push this down. Okay, let's see. I'm not really sure what's going on here. I feel like I've lost the shape. I do know that that's one of the cheeks. This is the other cheek right here. This has to come forward a little bit, or this comes down. I think the nose might be placed incorrectly. Well, I guess it's not. This feels a little bit off for some reason. I'm sure it'll be glaringly obvious when I review the footage. Anyway, I think it's good. I think it looks good. I just don't know what just happened there. And so we'll put the mouth on there. And again, this bake shop is great for things like this because you can just kind of work your shapes together, no problem. Now if you can see what's going on here, I'm forming the mouth. kind of want to give it a little bit of a frown. Okay, I think I might need to open up my final pack of this Bake Shop Sculpey, so I'll let you see the pack here, so you know what you're looking for if you do decide to go and look for that. My hands are so covered in clay that they're slipping off the package. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm gonna take half of one of these 4 bricks here that they come with, and I'm going to make just oversized ears for this bad boy here. And I think I might go, yeah, I'm not going to go too close on the placement. I was going to go a lot closer than I normally go, but we're not going to do that. And again, this Bake Shop clay is a dream as far as at least as far as how easily it forms to other clay with almost no work at all. Just find where you want it and press it in. It's that easy with this stuff. Other than that, though, you know, if you're okay with scrubbing your hands till they bleed, then, you know, this stuff would be great for you. Get this all the way on there. Last thing is, as you know, I do not want my rat ears falling off in transit or anything of the sort. I want the rat to have, I could kind of visualize the eyes already here. And do kind of smaller eyes, one. And one. If you look hard enough, you can pretty much tell. Oh, okay, that's where the eyes are. Okay, so I have to go wash my hands in order to get the eyeballs in place. But for now I can do the whiskers, because this is the most tedious part here. And I do want this to go straight through this time. Straight through. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go a little bit lower on this side. Like right there I'll go with. Oop. Okay, and you see how much I panic for my rats. That was embarrassing, but just as long as you know that all of any concern I have for these rats is 100% real. I do not want any damage done to these rats. A little bit of white clay or something there. Maybe that's the foil poking through a little bit in the eye socket. Is this what I used for the these eyes? It doesn't seem correct. Okay, and I'll be back to do the eyes. Okay, I am back. Let me see if we're in focus here. Okay, and I have made the eyes. I just want you to be here while I pop the eyes in, that's it. Oh, I actually really like that. Okay, that actually looks super good. When you use your tool to pop the eyes in, you'll get a little bit of a dot on the eye, which you can use as like a little natural divot to place paint or whatever and then get a pupil, but this way you don't get that. And that's the rat from one side, the rat from the other side. This is probably one of my favorite rats of the day. And that's it. Pop it in the oven and I will come back when we're done. Okay, and this one might be my favorite rat from the bunch. We're gonna just go ahead and get it right started right up with it. Just a couple classic this rat I think is going to be mostly black and white. Let's see, are the lips going to be white? We could do the lips white, I guess, or we could do them pink or red. I think if I do the lips pink, I'll have to do everything else white. I would like one color to pop. I was thinking maybe do the nose red. I could do the lips and the nose red. Yeah, I think I'm going to make this kind of similar to how I made the other one from the other day because I really liked that color scheme and I gave that one away. So let's kind of make a matching one here. Because I really did love that one rat. So it's not going to be the same. Keep in mind, no two rats are ever going to be the same. But it'll be something new for you to love. It doesn't have to be, you know, what you are used to. You can find a new rat. You can find a new rat to replace the rat that you lost before in your heart. I think I like that. I think this side has to go a little bit taller. Yeah, I really like that. Okay. And we are going to give this rat one single here, I think. Like I said, it's not the same rat, but it is still a good rat in its own right. So we will come back when it's time to apply the whiskers. Okay, we are back. We are mostly dry, and it is whisker time. So let's just go ahead and get right to the whiskering. That's not good. Get that a little bit more glue. I had been getting a lot of complaints in the past that the glue was poison. So I don't use that glue anymore, and again, I don't see them as complaints founded in reality, but people have been telling me that in the past that the whiskers have made them very sick. And I don't know, I've never gotten sick from them, so I apologize if you've ever gotten sick from the whiskers, but please know that we do use much safer materials now. Much safer material, as they say in France. Okay. And speaking of that, people have been saying that, some people have been saying that the rats are not made in the U.S. And I don't know where these complaints are founded. It's not a U.S. based company, and this is why I struggle with, like, I'm adopting my rats out to these people, and you're supposed to trust that they're going to take care of that rat, and they're saying these things that make me wonder, are they really fit to even to take care of themselves? Because it is a U.S. based company. The rats are not, possessing you or making you sick or anything like that. They're just rats. I'm not possessed. I'm not sick. It's just a rat. But again, enough of that. I hate to do that to you guys. You're here watching, and I always have to vent my frustrations, and it's really sad. I don't mean to do it, but I just need to. I do feel the need to defend my rats, because, quite frankly, it's bewildering to me that anyone could hate this rat. Anyone could hate these rats and blame these rats for, oh, I lost my home, right after I got the rat. I don't okay, I lost my job right when I got the rat. I got really, really sick as soon as I got the rat. I don't understand it. I get a little bit upset, sometimes about the rats, but I may or may not be putting a couple up for adoption in the shop. There will be quite a hefty fee. So, I mean, if you don't want to adopt them, and I really, I wouldn't recommend that you do, that'll be perfectly fine by me, because I do not want to really get rid of them. It's just my family, my friends, my associates, they're telling me that the rats are taking over my life. All I talk about is rats. They know all the rat facts now. There's nothing more I can teach them about the rats. And it's time to move on, but I digress. Thank you for watching, and that's really about it. I will give you a couple good pictures of the rats now, and this one came out really good, so happy about that. Okay, thank you. Toodaloo.